Sowan is a new Sacred Blaze apothecary. He has good buffing and damaging capabilities, and can raise the passive axe damage up cap to 50%. I'll be honest, I'm not really planning to actually pull on him, I'm just doing a single 10 pull to see if I get him. I don't really have any interest in getting him, seeing as my axe team is already very good. YOLO 10 pulls don't usually get you very far anyway, but you never know about that off chance. It's possible. Well...
いいだろう。鉄。いつか必ず。いつか必ず。
手本を見せてやる。俺は持っているやつが大嫌いなんだよ。
I seriously didn't care at all about getting him. Of course the characters I don't want I actually get.
咎人を殺すのが
成果の導き救える命を
僕の庭で患者を守るのも
義族に憧れる
俺はソワン薬師だあんたの旅団に加わりたい目的は患者の薬代だ貧乏人からむしり取るわけにはいかないだろ俺は善人なんかじゃないただ持っているやつが嫌いなだけ
Well, I guess I'm making a Sowan video, which is probably pretty obvious given the fact that you're watching a Sowan video.
Today's lesson, keep gambling.
Kit time! He's got a single target 3 hit axe, an AoE 2 hit light, and a single target heal, and gives 50% attack up, and becomes AoE if someone has a special buff medical treatment. He has a random target 4 hit light, where each hit has a medium chance to blind, and when someone has a special buff medical treatment, it's a high chance instead. He has an AoE axe, and if someone has medical treatment, it also does an AoE heal and 1 BP recovery. And he has an AoE burst heal that clears ailments including Charm, Comatose, and Stillness, and becomes party-wide with medical treatment. He's got a random target 4 hit axe where each hit has a medium chance to apply 15% axe resistance down, and it's a high chance with medical treatment. He has an AoE 15% attack, crit, and axe damage up buff. It also applies guaranteed crits for 2 turns if someone has a unique buff War Spirit, and it also recovers 10% SP if medical treatment is active. And he has a single target 2 axe nuke where if he has War Spirit active, 1.4 times power up, and if medical treatment is active, it double casts. And his TP skill is an AoE 2 hit axe that applies 15% defense down, and if medical treatment is active, it double casts. His EX skill is an AoE 3 hit axe where if War Spirit is active, it gets 1.4 times power up, and if medical treatment is active, it double casts. It has one use, and the use condition is that one of his 2 buffs have to be active. And his ultimate is a party-wide 200 to 250 power heal, 10% SP recovery, and 1 BP recovery. It also cures Charm, Comatose, and Stillness, and gives 2 to 3 turns of ailment immunity. Also, if War Spirit is active, it gives 5 to 10% alt axe damage up, and if medical treatment is active, it also revives fallen allies for 25% of their max HP. He has a latent power which has 0 turns charge and 4 turns recharge. It changes Sowan's skills to the following. An AoE 2 hit axe that gives Sowan War Spirit for 6 to 9 turns. War Spirit makes Sowan's axe attacks hit light and dark excluding attack, but including follow-ups. And he has an AoE 15% attack and axe damage up buff that gives Sowan medical treatment for 6 to 9 turns. Medical treatment gives him 1 BP regen. When he's in the front row gets 15% passive physical attack up and 20,000 damage cap up. And also if War Spirit is active, it also gives 50% passive axe damage up, and the passive axe damage up cap is raised to 50%. And for his TP support skill, when he's in the front row, he gives the front row 10% passive physical resistance up, and if medical treatment is active, it also adds 3% SP regen. Lastly, I'm just going to mention his unique accessory, and it gives 40 SP to himself, and it gives him 2 turns of both his buffs at the start of the battle. Alright, it's time to put him to use. He seems like a mix between Castti and Jane, being able to support axe damage a ton while also being able to do some absurd levels of damage, which is a very big compliment because Jane and Castti are both very good characters. Mirgardi changes weaknesses away from axes after like 90% HP, so I'm going to have to be quick with this and do it in one break. Odd that Jane didn't apply axe resistance down there when critting because she's immune to burn. I never knew that. Not a single resistance down, man. Oh, now she's applying resistance down.
気出たよ。
断ち切る。終わりか。怪我したやつは見てやろう。
Yeah, that's such good damage, and it hardly took much buffing either, just what Castti and Sowan bring by default. And I'm gonna do another EX3, but this one is the final boss, so you know, you've been spoiler warned. So this boss doesn't actually do very much damage, but has lots of health, so what you gotta do is basically just buff up like crazy.
Gatsu 私が守り抜くなさい。
すまんな。
力が湧いてきます。
当たるものか。邪魔するな。
無茶しちゃダメよ。はっ。飛ばしてやる。
イグニス。
当たるものか。吹かないよ。
覚悟しろ。
おとなしくなさい。クライマックスよ。やー。
力を貸してくれ。
助かる。弱らせておこう。ちょっとお願い。当たるものか。元気が一番。ありがとう。いっけー。たまりますよ。みんなに救いの手を。ありがとう。元気出たよ。食材はどこですか。私の目に狂いはないわ。ありがとう。
油断するな。
みんなに救いの手を。
イグニス。
なんてこと。やー。ごめんなさいね。いっけー。くらえ。
断ち切る。
勉強不足ね。
これが俺のやり方だ。
全力をぶつける。手加減なしよ。味付けしちゃいますね。いっけくらえ。
断ち切る。
おとなしくなさい。これでよし。
Their damage is just a little nuts. Like, holy man. Yeah, I think a mix between Castti and Jane is a good assumption. He can just buff and damage super well. I started off not caring to get Sowan and not ever gonna go past 10 pulls and ended up just being so grateful for getting him. Jane and Castti are both very strong axe characters and Sowan is literally just a mix of both. He can do great damage just like Jane and he can even 4-hit twice instead of how Jane can only do it once. He can also give 30% attack up and axe damage up very easily and can give axe resistance down and defense down too. Plus he increases the passive axe damage up cap to 50% as well. Axes have been getting really strong lately, as you could clearly see by how much damage they did in just one turn. Sowan probably did a little bit more damage than Jane, just because Jane only does 2 hits double casted once, while Sowan does 4 hits naturally. Jane also has to rely on burn sorta, which some enemies are immune to, so that decreases her utility just a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I've got lots more videos that I'm making while I try to catch up with what I've missed, so you can subscribe if you want to see those, and you can see my channels here on the left, and my last video before this one here on the right. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.